Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well. So, I'm back for more requested readings, and this time it's going to be about Ukraine mostly and Russia. Right, so the questions are: what will happen to Ukraine? Will Putin swallow it up? If not right now, in a year or two? Or will Ukraine somehow be able to stay free, at least the part Russia has not occupied? Um, Will the European countries get together for their defense against an imperial aggressive Russia? Or are they too divided internally, too weakened by Putin's sympathizers? Um, the next one. Will Putin ever lose his position, and can Russia change from the tyranny it now has? Listen, I don't think it's gonna happen. The Russians have always been under tyrants. It seems like they want tyrants. Uh, so I don't know. For me, it's hard to imagine a free Russia, but we'll ask. Can Ukraine survive and Zelensky, and for how long? Putin and Trump try to frighten Ukraine, Europe, and the world by talking of World War III. Is that a real possibility or just a threat? Okay, so let's ask about Russia first. Will Putin lose his position and will Russia be free? Alright, so we have Putin here and Ruski's here. Alright, let's see Putin. Eight of Swords. He's strapped. He is in a really bad position and he's desperate. And for him, it's about his survival because so many Russians died. He sacrificed so many Russians and he desperately needs to win the war in Ukraine, otherwise he's toast. So he knows, this Eight of Swords, that he's trapped. The Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups, turning in, let's see, this one. No, he's gonna be in power, because I'm seeing the Hierophant here on top for him. Now let's see Russians. Nine of Swords, Sorrow. Five of Swords, the comparison. Okay, the Star, Silence, and on top here, Seven of Swords. So I don't see them free, liberated, at least not for the short term. I don't know about the long term. I don't know. Let's pull a card for the long term. No, Nine of, doesn't look good. So for Russians here, with this Nine of Swords, the sorrow, I see like the misery, the general misery, because it's a horrible society to live in. It's violent. They beat up the children. They beat up women. Human rights are not respected. It's horrible. It's a horrible place to be born in. But at the same time, even though they live miserable lives, there is this need to brag and to feel superior and to feel like they're better than anyone and to feel like they're special. In a way, this is their coping mechanism with their miserable existence. Oh, the great Russian culture, the great Russian soul, the great Russian, all this narcissistic bullshit. Um, so is something wrong with the Russian psyche and with the Russian mentality? I'm sorry for the few people there that are decent people and maybe they want something else, um, that they don't have imperialistic mindset and superiority complex. But the majority, I don't think it's gonna change anytime soon. And I'm not optimistic about the future neither. Of course, nothing is set in stone, anything can happen. But with these cards, I don't think so. And Putin, I see him in power because he has this on top, the Hierophant. This is the structure, the government. He holds a tight grip on everything. He controls everything. Uh, he's not gonna like something. He's really doesn't want to accept something. Probably now he's pushing United States to help him. He desperately needs to recover financially because Russia is very close to collapse. What Ukraine needs to do is just keep going. Just keep going. And if they do, if they resist, Russia will collapse. But now Trump is doing everything in his power to help Russia. And Putin is, this Ace of Pentacles, putting his efforts into rebuilding the financial sector so that he can continue. He will not give up. He will never give up war. He will never give up trying to conquer not only Ukraine but beyond. So no, there's no freedom from Russia from these cards, and especially the cards on top here. I see this as like either the long term or the outcome or something like this. So it doesn't look good for Russians. Putin will, I don't think he's gonna kick the bucket. I see him still in power. He has control, even though he's in this position. He's desperate. He has to win Ukraine. Otherwise, he's toast. He needs to show the Russians that it was all worth it. So yeah, this is what I can see about Putin and Russia. He will not be taken down. He will continue. It now all depends on how much Ukrainians will resist. So now let's ask about Ukraine. What will happen to Ukraine? Alright, so we have Ukraine here and Russia here. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Ukraine. The Magician. Potential. Celebration. The extra card. Master. And understanding. The Knave or the Page of Cups. Let's see. Russia. 9 of Pentacles. The Rebel. The Emperor. This is Putin. The World. Completion. And intensity. So it depends. For Ukraine, I'm not seeing something that is clear what's gonna happen. I see the 3 of Cups here as friends, allies coming to help. With this extra card, I'm not sure what to make of it with the Master here. So it's kind of like a big question mark. But for Russia, I see gathering money, trying to rebuild the economy with the help of United States, of course. Trump will help Putin to restore, and he will not stop. Because with the intensity, this is war. This is the Knight of Wands charging forward, attacking. And the world here, completion, like it, he needs to complete this. He needs to do this. He will not let this go. The most he will do is like put it on hold, pending, while he builds up his economy and charge afterwards. So it's not very clear here between Ukraine and Russia. It's not sure. Let me pull a few more cards for Ukraine. Will Ukraine get help from, yeah, sharing, giving? Queen of, I think it's Europe. This is female. Yeah, so Ukraine will get help. We will help defend Ukraine because we're also defending ourselves. Now let's see Russia. Will it collapse? How close is it? What can we expect? Ordinaries, again, the money. It's probably Trump will help them a lot to rebuild their war chest. So for Ukraine here on top, we have the Page of Cups. And see this bird, like it wants to be free, it wants to be able to fly, kind of like join Europe here. These are the other countries in Europe. The bird wants to fly too, to be free, but it's still in the cage. Not quite in the cage, it's like right in between. So it's gonna be in this position. Not quite free, wanting to join these other countries, wanting to be free, but not quite there. Even though they are getting help and support, with the Magician, it's potential. Most likely the war continues. Russia will not stop. This is aggressive energy, attacking. So I'm not sure. Sadly, I'm not seeing Russia collapsing, most likely because Trump will help Putin. But also Ukraine, I don't see Ukraine defeated. And I see a lot of help, getting a lot of help here from Europe, most likely. Okay, so this is what I could see so far. Now the other question, will the European countries get together for their defense against an imperial aggressive Russia? Or are they too divided internally, too weakened by Putin's sympathizers? So let's see. Europe. A quick one. Let's just do a 5-card spread. What will Europe do when it comes to Ukraine? Okay, 2 of Swords. Yeah, it's a bit there are some difficulties. Postponement. It's something that needs time. Success. Eight of Cups. Letting go. And the Magician. Okay, so for Europe, yes, it's in a tough position because it takes time. This 4 of Swords. Now that they've been abandoned by United States. They have to let go now. They have to detach from this. And with the Magician here on top, this means like there is the potential. They have everything they need. It's now just a matter of political will to go in that direction. So it's a bit stuck energy here. It's probably hard to adapt to this new reality. The enemy is here with the Six of Wands. Success, but this is like winning the battle, but not necessarily winning the war. Now they have to strategize. They have to plan and think long term. So because we have this on top here, the Magician, I see it as a good sign. I think that maybe it will take a while. There are obstacles, but I think in the end they will manage to get together and build their defense. Okay, now let's do the last spread. If Putin and Trump try to frighten Ukraine and Europe and the world by talking about World War III, is it a real possibility or just a threat? Let's see. Putin. So this is Trump, this is Putin. Let's put it like this. Okay, so let's see. The King of Wands. This is for Trump and Putin, but this is particularly Trump and particularly Putin. And this is the rest of the world. Okay, the compromise. Adventure. Ui, the Ten of Swords. This is the betrayal. The Magician. Experiencing. So on this side we have democracies and the free world, and on here we have Russia and Trump. Now let's see, this is Trump, and this is the response to Trump. The narcissist. The comparison, the Five of Swords, the narcissist card. And the world, it's banding together. This is a group of friends making alliances. Now let's see Putin. Nine of Swords. And Ten of Cups, harmony. I'm seeing them, the harmony, the Ten of Cups, I see them getting together, the world, the free world, getting together. So now, for these cards, for the world, they've been betrayed, they've been backstabbed, rebirth, and now they have to be reborn. Now they have to forge new alliances. There's the Three of Wands expanding. New paths now are being taken. They know what they're dealing with now with this compromise card. They're forming alliances, fortifying alliances in face of this betrayal. And here for Trump and Putin, Trump is the narcissist, the braggart. Putin is in a really desperate situation, and this is what makes him dangerous. He's like a cornered wild beast. And I don't like this. This is the King of Wands. This is, fire, aggressive energy, power. And then we have the Magician here. So this is potential. manipulation, but it's potential. So I don't think it's just a bluff. I don't think it's just a threat. It's possible that we may actually go into conflict. It still depends. It's still a potentiality, but it is a real threat. It is a real possibility, not just a threat. Yeah, so this is what I can get from these cards. So this was the reading. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you guys soon. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.